You ready? No, three, two, one. We need a behind the scenes video.
of how I do that to you every week. I'm like, all right, you ready? And
No.
you're like,
And I
no.
always say no, and you always say we're on already.
3, 2, 1, we're on.
And like checking for like snot.
That's it.
Like
No, I've been so far away these last few weeks that I feel like I'm like.
Well, I actually just pulled the computer very, very close to me so that it was better.
I'm way back. I'm gonna get stuck by this. I've really neglected my plants. We'll talk about that after. But all right. So she's Z.
She's Rach.
And we're the Compass Girls. I forgot producer is not here.
Oh, okay. Well,
so we are here every Wednesday night. We stream live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And if you're watching live or on replay, we thank you for joining in. We love to bring you the hottest trends in travel and products, and we're always trying to give you the items that you want and the luxuries you crave, or as Z says,
that you deserve, because who deserves it more?
That's right. So we always have lots of giveaways each week. So Z, you want to tell them how to enter into the giveaways?
Sure. The first thing you're going to do is take your finger, put it down on the share button that's right under where you're watching us, and just share this feed or share this to your feed. Whatever.
What she said.
What I said. Just share.
My computer wouldn't load. I couldn't watch.
Oh my goodness. A little late.
Load.
That's okay. So, number one, share this. We really appreciate it. And I've been making a point of when we're picking the winners to actually put all the people who've shared in a column, and then we pick one from there. So that's an extra entry beyond the other. So someone from the shares always wins every week. That's my little inside hint. So make sure you share. The other thing you can do is comment, talk to us about whatever we're talking about. Join the conversation if you want to know more about the products. If the brands are here, feel free to interact with them. That's what they're here for. But mostly come chat with us, talk, comment online, and have a good time, because this is your show.
That's right. And also, don't forget to follow us or like us. If you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, you can go ahead and just click that subscribe button if you like us. Let's see, what else? We also have our fan list. And every week, Z puts together a beautiful newsletter that gives you all of the updates and follow-ups from the show, any coupon codes, any discounts. She puts winners in there. She puts all the information. I think your newsletter is wonderful, by the way.
Well, thank you.
I'm going to say that.
Sometimes it's very late, only because I start working on it and then I think, oh, I want to change things.
And that's okay. And we
thank you, Vicki.
When she puts the newsletter out is when you have your 48 hours to get your information in for the prizes. And there's been quite a few prizes that have been moved. So make sure you open the newsletter and just scroll quick. If you don't have time to read it, scroll quick and make sure your name's not there.
Yeah. Check that winners list and then just click the link and it'll take you right to the form.
All right. So you know what I almost forgot to do? I'm going to do it right now.
We're having a back and forth about who are we better than.
We love you guys, but let's not only do we love you guys, but
I love the Compass Girls. We get wild, baby.
I love the Compass Girls.
We love the Compass Girls.
We love the Compass Girls.
We love the Compass Girls.
Always gotta be about him. Hey, we're Vinyl Asylum, and we love the Compass Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love the Compass Girls.
That makes me smile.
We love the Compass Girls. I love the Compass Girls.
Me too. And someday we'll get Keith to send us a quick video in, because he's the one that started the whole "we're better than the View,"
Yep.
like saying it out. I'm thinking this is what I hear. Keith yelling out, "and better than the View." That's what.
Uh-oh. I think you've been challenged, Keith.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, they're too much.
Poor Keith.
So we have a lot of stuff to show you tonight, but tonight
Glasses everywhere.
tonight is about us. It's about
you.
a year off, taking care of ourselves, self-love. I don't care who you are, you need it. You absolutely need it. And I'm excited about this because when I went to get dressed, I was like, wait a minute. Nope. I love these pajamas. So I'm wearing my pajamas. The ones I actually wanted to wear were dirty because I wear them all the time. But
I'm wearing mine.
you have them
So
on.
we're talking about Cozy Earth. And if you remember, we've had them on the show a couple of times, haven't we?
Yes. Cozy Earth has been on
so
times. Yes.
Put it over the show later.
So I put my pajamas on and then I just like brushed my hair straight. And I was like, because that's what makes me happy. These pajamas make me happy. And you know what else makes me happy? My coffee, which we're going to talk about the coffee, but what's in the coffee?
This is making me happy.
What do you got?
I'm drinking some Bandol wine from France. I don't drink this often. It's not, even though it looks like a rosé, it's not a rosé. It's Bandol. It's a little drier than a rosé. It's even drier than a dry rosé. It's very nice.
Well, there's something in my coffee.
Does it begin with a K?
Yeah. But wait, I want to show you something else that makes me super happy every night. Let's see. So this is homemade. It's quite full. Let me see. I'm going to do it over this napkin just in case. Look. Okay. That's why
I hope that wasn't over the keyboard.
No, it was over the napkin. This is my little chocolate cordial cup with what's in it?
A shot. Did you make limoncello? Did you make homemade? Wait a minute. Let me think what it could be.
I bet you they'll know.
Wait, what is it? Do you guys know what's in that she's made? That's homemade?
I make homemade. It's an alcohol, not Kahlua. I do make homemade Kahlua.
I know what it is. It begins with an A.
That's right. It begins with an A. Amaretto. That's right.
That's it.
So this baby is filled with homemade amaretto.
Oh, man.
And my little chocolate cordial cups. So at night, I think we talked about this before. At night, that's my little thing. I'll like pour my amaretto. Well, I'll do a shot and then I'll refill it and then I'll eat the cup. But yes, I make homemade amaretto and it is so super easy.
Oh, you should give me the recipe.
I actually made it on Christmas Eve.
Oh, so I'm being good. I'm going back and forth with the water so I don't dry out.
All it is water, brown sugar, almond extract, and vodka.
Oh, we should put that in the newsletter.
Yeah, I'll give you the recipe.
Yeah. Well, I've been one of my resolutions this year is to do something for myself every single day. Just something that I really want to do that I put off. And so there was a book that's been sitting for 6 months by an author that, well, it's actually a musician, poet that I love. It's Patti Smith. Let's just put it out there. Remember Patti Smith? So she's also quite an accomplished author and poet. So she's got a new book coming out, and I went, I haven't read her last book. So that's what I did. I started reading that, and I started doing the happiness challenge.
Which
I don't-
is
So there was an 80-year study at Harvard, done at Harvard, about it lasted 80 years, which is incredible. So it lasted through there are multiple generations about what makes us happy and what we can do to be happy. And it was in the New York Times. They had the challenge in the New York Times. I happened to see the author on television talking about it. And so today, my brother and I did challenge number 2, and it has to be a regular thing. It's spend 8 minutes, call someone that you really want to talk to, and don't talk about surface stuff. Don't talk about, don't complain about stuff. Just get deep for 8 minutes, because if it goes on beyond that, then you start going, oh, remember Rob did, I mean, Susie, blah, 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 blah. So my brother and I talked for 8 minutes
getting
today.
right to the meat.
We got right to he told me what he admired about me, which
Aww.
was such a nice thing. And then I in turn went, holy cow, this is how I always looked at you, how I felt about you. And it was really nice. Just for 8 minutes, we caught up on deep stuff, like things that I didn't know what he was doing anymore, or whatever it is. So, but 8 minutes, that's it. We went over. We were like a little over 10 minutes. And you make an appointment to do this. You don't just call out of the blue, so that you have a time when you do it, so you have something to look forward to. So next Wednesday, I have a call with him at 10 a.m. again.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
So I just want to go back for a second, because someone said they had a rhubarb, a homemade rhubarb liqueur. So
Rhubarb. I love rhubarb.
If you want to share, if you would send it to thecompassgirls@gmail.com. And anybody else, if you have any liquor recipes,
because we all want to share those.
Yes,
and happy to put it into the newsletter. If you have a photo, that would be great. If not, I'll find a stock photo that I think might look like it. I don't know.
Or we can make it and make a picture.
Or we can make it. Yeah. I'm all about finishing this wine. Can you tell? I'm like sucking it down like I haven't had a drink in 10 years. As for dry January,
no.
I had an interesting doctor's appointment I told you about, and we'll talk about that on another show, because it was probably the most interesting appointment I've ever had with a medical professional. And she said, not often, but make sure you're getting enough resveratrol, and the best way to get that is direct from wine.
That's
She
right.
said, I don't want you to drink a bottle of wine a day. She said, but I certainly do want you to get some wine.
Wow.
And if you don't drink, you can take resveratrol.
I say try the wine.
This is
look, my grandfather
self-care.
My grandfather did a shot of whiskey every day.
Yeah.
Every single day he did a shot. Not to mention the times like holidays or whatever that we had other cocktails. But he did a shot every single day. He lived to be 94 years old.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
All right. So with that said, I'm going to go right into a fun fact, because I think it's very appropriate.
I'm going to eat too today.
What?
I'm stuffing my face as well today.
Well, tonight it's about being happy. So
it's about being happy and doing things you like. And since I still watch my sugar, we had these on the show a long time ago. I still buy them.
Yes.
Tonight I'm going to crinkle them like I'm in a crowded movie theater. And it's the exciting part.
So, fun fact. Regular uninterrupted me time helps our busy brains to unplug and unwind. In doing so, we relieve stress, which helps us sleep better, gives us more control over our moods, increases our patience level, and helps us to live in the moment. So this is why this is so important. I think that all self-care, self-love, me time, and it's not like women use the word me time all the time, but men need it too. They need to just, you know, refocus and clear out their minds too. So this isn't just a woman thing. Good for you. Someone's eating chocolate cake. If that makes you happy, you eat that chocolate cake.
Are you kidding? Do you know what chocolate does to your brain? It makes you happy.
It does.
It's been proven that it makes you happy.
And dark chocolate helps sex. So
Oh, it's just dark.
cacao.
Cacao.
All right. Can we talk about making yourself happy? And you could use this. I loved your explanation of, was it the FU gift? Was that what you said? Something like
Heart
that.
attack. Okay, so when we were younger, and it went on for quite a few years, every time we had an argument, I would come home with a heart attack gift. I would buy something.
Oh, heart attack. I like FU better.
No, it's same premise. FU, heart attack. I called it heart attack jewelry. I would go out and buy a piece of heart attack jewelry and nonchalantly wear it until he went, "Where did you get that?" And I'd say, "I charged it to your credit card after the fight." But honestly, it was fun. It was baubles. I mean, it looked real. It felt real. It was beautiful. I also didn't want to hurt my own budget, huh? But it was enough to give him a heart attack because he had no clue whether it was a pair of diamond earrings or a diamond ring or it was a CZ. He had no clue whatsoever. So it was just enough to give him a heart attack. And that's what I used to call it, heart attack jewelry.
I love that
And
name.
when we got these, that's the first thing I thought of. I went, "Oh, a new heart attack jewelry."
So this is called Starletta Galleria. And there, first of all, it's
Let's see if I can do
actually real sterling silver, the 0.925. So it's actual sterling silver. It's not going to turn your hand green or anything like that. It is
tarnished. If it tarnishes, you can just use silver polish on it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it so that you can see.
Absolutely real looking. So Olivia Starlin, the founder and CEO, she hosts a variety of all types of fashionable, cost-effective, hypoallergenic engagement, wedding rings, bracelets, and every day wearables that you could select from. Now, Zippy, you show yours. This is the Brooklyn 1.28 carat, the princess cut. It has, this is absolutely beautiful. So your 1.28 carat princess cut center stone is surrounded by round and emerald cut halos. So the intricate prong setting helps to allow the 41 total stones to add glamour and brilliance and sparkle to your day. The stones are 100% simulated diamond material. Now, this is something that I learned from this company. Your zirconia, it's just like diamond has grades, so does that. So this is the AAA CZ.
That's interesting. So I didn't know that. So thank you. I knew that there was CZ, then moissanite, then diamond. Because I have all three.
I didn't know that the CZ is actually has different levels. So that was.
So my thing is for when I used to do this to my husband is to buy something that was big, but not so big that he'd think it was fake. So there's kind of like an in between but that's not saying you don't want something so big that it's, because if you're going to a gala event and you have a simple dress on or something and you just want one piece to really wow, what better than something like that? But this one's only like only 1.5 carats, so it's very realistic. I just want to put it on there. It's hard to see because there's so much light.
So I had lost my wedding ring years ago. and then he replaced it with this. But if I had a backup that I could have worn in between, I would have loved that. So that's perfect for this. Or if you're going out and you want to, jazz it up a little bit more. So
Or when you're going to your high school reunion and you want to you want to make everyone think you made good.
So I'm going to tell you.
Wait a minute. Did I say that?
And I don't know if they're here, but a couple of my friends were sitting at the kitchen table with me, and I was like this, and someone said, "What's that on your hand?" I was like, "Oh, Rich got it for me for Christmas." So she was looking at it and everything, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, he must really love you. That's beautiful." So she didn't know. And
no, it's very realistic. It's very realistic looking.
So very realistic.
Yeah,
and
yeah. The cut is beautiful. The shimmer is beautiful. Under lights, it has a real diamond look to it. It doesn't have that tacky CZ look to it. And the fact that it's silver.
Great idea. If you're traveling, you travel with your CZ and leave your stuff at home. That's actually such a great travel tip, because you could find a ring close to the ring you have.
Yeah.
Or get something totally different and just, be fun. But
I believe they have, I'm trying to remember, but they have other jewelry as well, correct? Not just rings?
Yes, they do. Yeah. They have bracelets and all kinds of stuff.
So the silver ends up looking like platinum, which is great.
And
there you go.
Guess what?
What? No.
Yes, we are giving away a ring.
No.
Yes,
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Oh, by the way, a good CZ ring is not going to cost $5. I'm just going to tell you right now. The price range is probably, someone asked the price range. I want to say they start a little over 100 and go up.
Yeah, a little over 100. And and so I think she's here and she was just like, what? So I want to tell you about my ring really quick. Okay.
Oh, so yeah.
Here it is.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I mean, you cannot tell. This is a 2-carat princess cut center stone.
Oh my God, that's
surrounded by intricate double halo of pave stones. And then it's a low profile ring, so it lays flush with your finger, and so it doesn't catch like loose fabric and stuff. Still 925 sterling silver, and plated in rhodium. So again, never, but I
was looking, if you don't want something that's like ostentatious or huge like this, they have dainty rings as well. They have, so if you're just looking for a simpler wedding band style, something smaller.
No, I disagree. Get something big.
If you're gonna have, okay. It all depends on your style. However, I'm going to agree with you on this, and this is because it's all about me, and that means it's all about you. And you know what? We can say we're like, oh no, that's not. I want something little and dainty and sweet, but inside we're going. When someone walks by with a rock, we're going, oh my God.
You know, I used to say to myself, my fingers are too little for a big rock. I see ladies with little fingers with big rocks, and I'm like, yeah, that rock looks pretty damn good on her.
Well, again, you do have to look at your hand. I know that between my knuckle and and the joint here, there's not a lot of room. So for me to have a big thing that looked like that, about that size, won't work. But I knew that something, even that this will look realistic because I got stubby little fingers, but there's still that room in between the ring and the knuckle.
If you're going to get one.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
You know what? This is all about you. If you want one, get one. Because You know what? We make resolutions. Many of them are completely unrealistic. Many of them are so tough. We put so much pressure on yourself. But if there's one resolution that you can make it all about you. Just
That's
do
right.
something nice for yourself.
Go ahead. You can keep talking.
I can eat. So
Oh, I
the
see.
little things.
Boxes. That's why it wasn't open.
Oh my goodness. So talking about easy resolutions or resolutions that really make a difference. Don't I'm after losing the weight. I'm done with saying I'm going to lose the weight. I'm going to diet. That's not how I lost the weight. I lost the weight by by being mindful about my life. And when I was mindful about my life, I was mindful about what I ate. And it was, I lost the weight by only eating when I was hungry and stopping when I was full. I did stop sugar. I did stop things that because they were making me itchy. I have an autoimmune disease. And I thought, you know what? This is not living. So if just by being mindful, I was able to lose the weight. It might be making friends. It's really hard as an adult to make new friends. That could be your goal for the year, to make one new friend. That's a great resolution.
To
Or
make a new friend.
to make a new friend. Or
No, I make too many new friends. Not
well, I
too many,
I know you do, but a lot of people are afraid to go up to someone and say hello. And I
oh
think
my gosh.
that
I
that's
went
the key.
2 days before Christmas Eve. I went to the fish market and I was standing in line. It was a long line. A lot of Italians up here do the fish on Christmas Eve and other people. But
You didn't use the goldfish this year?
oh, so I'm in line at the fish market and I come out, I get in the car. The producer's out there. I said, I just invited this couple over for dinner for Christmas Eve. I think it was the day before. I said for, tomorrow night. And he was like, what? I go, well, they were supposed to have people over and then something happened. Somebody had COVID, so they couldn't come. And then the sister-in-law was supposed to come and she couldn't come for something. So it's just the two of them now. And they were supposed to have a house full. So I invited them. I gave them the Compass Girls card. I said, you could get in touch with me here if you want to come. And then when I was leaving, I said, I'm serious. If you guys want to come over for Christmas Eve, the more the merrier. And they were like, thank you. And, look, there are some people that are in the audience here that have been at my house on Christmas Eve. I love people. I love to entertain. I love this so much. I am so excited because you have
I'm so excited. I haven't gotten mine yet, and I'm very excited to get it because it's going to be a game changer for the show of how I position the computer when I'm on it.
See, it was a little difficult for me to move because that's how sturdy it is. But this is called the Mind Bender. And
I love it. It looks light.
It's not the Mind Bender. I don't even know why I said that.
You're like in magic mode.
It's called it's the Minder keyboard. So it minds your keyboard. So you can, and let's see, I'm just going to put this up here. So there's your keyboard, but look at this. How cool is this to put your phone?
No way.
Isn't that cool? And like it folds so flat.
I haven't seen this before.
I was trying to make it like you could really, wait a minute. Because I don't want to. So you could really pull it up. Oh, wait. And I think it pulls up here. See that? So
you can use it as a standing desk?
Yep. So if you're at your desk, now you put your computer up here on your desk. And this is great for your back. So because you're working efficiently, you're sitting, it supports good posture, it enhances all of your working positions. Yeah. So you go from your desk to stand up desk, basically. I mean,
Yeah,
how
that's
is
great.
that? Isn't that
Plus, it's really light. It looks really lightweight because I actually have
No,
a
look,
stand-up desk that goes on top of a desk that I can't lift. It's so heavy. So I can't lift it to make it stand up either. It's so heavy.
I'm
So
holding it.
this is a game
It's
changer.
not. It's probably about, I'll say, maybe 4 pounds, 3 ounces.
Oh, that mine is over 50 pounds.
Oh, no.
I literally can't move it. I can't push it or pull it at all.
I
It's
would
so
love
big.
to weigh this to see how close it is to 4 pounds, 3 ounces. But is
I
this not the coolest?
so love that. But the fact that you can have your phone below is so clever. And if anybody uses
And
the
look,
other thing is
it has,
if you work from home and you're on Zoom or on Google Meet or anything, and you want to position your computer a little bit higher, like I don't have my computer at eye level. I have it a little bit high. Well, it is kind of at eye level today. I have it a little higher to make you look nicer because
so
it gets
you
rid of all the wrinkles. You can do that too for a business meeting.
oh, this is
And
great.
yes, Vicky, it probably does say the weight on the box, but Rachel is a carny today. She's like at the carnival and she's guessing your weight.
Because, hold on a second. How long have I been saying that I wanted one of these?
I'm going back quite a few years.
Oh,
We have
see,
been talking about that.
okay, so all the directions are on the box. I didn't read it. You see how I open stuff. That's what I do. The producer says, what is it? Ready, shoot, aim.
Right.
So yeah, so you can extend it, it lifts up, it improves your posture and comfort level.
Yeah.
You could prevent neck aches and back aches. Oh, this is important because it all folds down. Oh wait.
I love the idea that you can travel with it.
That's what I was gonna say. It also and it doesn't move. I mean, it moves fairly easy, but not where like you really gotta push. So it's not gonna just change positions. But
right.
hello, in a backpack.
In the backpack, in your bag, when you're traveling. And you know how sometimes Rachel and I are traveling together and one of us steals the desk.
I'm trying.
So one of us steals the desk and the other one uses their computer on the bed. She always uses the computer on the bed. I steal the desk. I'm just fessing up. But she doesn't have to, there's nothing worse than working on a laptop in bed looking down. That's the worst thing in the world for you. Health-wise.
I go on my side. I actually have I have sat so long on my side with my laptop on my hip that I actually made myself crooked because I've done it for so many years. So now I'm trying to do it the other way to try to straighten myself out. But there are these little grippy feet, so it's not going to slide. There's this whole thing here. So there's airflow. So your computer is not going to get hot with the
That's good because they do overheat. And that's the other thing. If you sit it on the bed, if you're in the hotel room and you sit it on the bed, boom, or in your bedroom, because there are a lot of times you end up working in bed.
Oh, wait, it goes even smaller because remember, I forgot to do that.
I cannot wait to get mine. I cannot wait.
Wait,
this big clunker is going away.
Because I forgot to put it down. That's how little it gets. That's so cool. I am so excited about this. I am going to weigh it though. And maybe it says it somewhere. I don't know if she's here. If she could
I saw someone do a bunch of hearts like they were here. Is that Carol?
Nope.
No.
No. No.
Okay.
No. Carol's a girlfriend of mine.
Oh, okay. I just saw all of that stuff. So
So let me give you guys, I'm going to put the link in just so you can have
I'm
it.
very excited about this.
Also
And
go-
if one of your goals for the new year for you is to stay healthier and to try to get rid of pain, using two things when you're on the computer, something like that that keeps your neck straight and that you're not looking down. And the other, of course, is to make sure you're wearing blue light glasses,
Yes. And also,
which Rachel
by the
has
way,
all the
these are
time.
my new glasses. I love them so much.
See, I have my regular glasses here, my blue light glass. That's why I was going like this. I have all over the
They
place.
sell for $74.99.
Yeah, that's a bargain. For that kind of a desk, that's a bargain.
Every penny. Guess what?
What?
Robert is here. That's not my guess what, but I'm so excited because I haven't seen my brother in so long.
It's mine, bro.
Whatever. May have been your brother first, but I scooped him up. So guess what?
What?
We are giving away the Minder. I want to say Mind Bender, but it's because
I don't know. Isn't that a Chris Angel thing? That's
maybe.
why.
Minder keyboard. We are giving 2 away.
2?
2.
2 people. You guys, 2 people are going to win that.
Yep, that's right.
Wow.
That,
Woohoo!
right. Okay, let me give you a couple fun facts since we're talking about our happiness.
Okay.
Happiness actually has power over your immune system. And I think we all kind of knew this, but we need to be reminded of it. It's like you need to make yourself happy, and it's going to have an effect over your overall immune system. Another thing, again, a lot of these you kind of know, but it needs reminding. And these, by the way, are all scientifically, whatever, they're scientific. You know what I mean? Doing good for others means doing good for yourself, because you'll feel happier thanks to a trigger of feeling rewarded. So like if you donate to charities, or just do, you say you done my good deed for the day, or what have you. So that too can trigger something. So maybe you do something small for someone else if you can, and then find ways to make yourself happy.
Yep. The other thing you can do is practice gratitude. We take so much for granted. And, if you really practice gratitude, you're going to feel healthier and happier and more at peace. And I have honestly never kept a gratitude journal, and I probably won't. I'm being honest. But if you're the type who likes to put it on paper. For me, I journal other things, but it's a great reminder for the things that we're thankful for, because there's so much that comes to us that we don't appreciate, or we don't realize how much we should appreciate.
I 100% agree. So I pray every night. That's my thing. And I try to say thank you for a couple things. And some nights it is so hard to figure out what I'm thankful for that day.
Right now you're going through a lot.
I've realized that how lucky are we if you're having a bad day that the sun is shining and you could go outside and take a walk, because you can walk out that door, or you could pick up the phone and call a friend, or like there's so much really little things that make us happy that we don't realize make us happy that we should be thankful for. A friend of ours, and I love this idea, I just saw it. What she does with her family is, I don't know if they do it daily or once a week, but they fill a gratitude. They have an ornament this big, And every day or every week, each of them put what they're thankful for, something. And then on at the end of the year, they open it up and read everything through that year of what they were thankful for, which I thought was so awesome. Just like you're saying with writing it in a journal, that you could go back and say,
and
oh,
look at it. And sometimes you need that reminder. And my brother just posted that he's doing the 7-day happiness challenge. He's the one that said it to me this morning. He's the one that called me this morning. And if you haven't seen it, it is in the New York Times. There is a book, and I can put the book into the newsletter. But the New York Times one actually breaks it down much easier than the book. You don't have to read the whole book. Just
wait, I'm sorry.
Okay.
'Cause I want to say something, and you know I love you to death. And so does Robert, but this is funny. So Z called me and she was like, I talked to Robert today for 8 minutes and we had to stick to that, blah, blah, blah. And he just said, 8 minutes with Z. Who am I kidding? Ha ha. So she did not spend 8 minutes.
No, it was longer. We definitely, you can, I have a big mouth.
That's okay.
But you know what? When you're catching up with someone and you're really enjoying a conversation, that's just as important.
Yes.
It was a good conversation.
But that was just so funny.
And I miss him.
Aw.
And the other thing you can do, and a lot of people buck change. So a lot of people, when things change, it makes them crazy. It makes you like, oh my God, I have to learn something new, or oh my God, I can't do that again. Accept it. Just be done with it and accept change. Little things like that's a great goal, I got to tell you, because we get into a pattern, and when the pattern is broken, it throws us off. I mean, tell me.
How many times would it be like, it gets weird, like I'm like, I didn't talk to you today. And then there's been like over the last couple of months, there's been like some days and you're just just, checking in or whatever. So, yeah. So we have the link in for the 7-day happiness challenge. That's cool.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
So something else makes me very happy that Z is about to talk about.
Should I do it? I hate to waste
it. No, because you know what? It's not pretty.
It's not pretty, but the result. Okay. So, I won't do it. It's not pretty. And we've talked about it before. But just like when I went to the doctor that time and said, oh, should I have work done? And she said, to get all that, I haven't done it yet. The, whatever, to take everything. What do you call it? Those acid peels. She said, why don't you go get an acid pill? Your skin will look great. You'll look younger, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, in the interim, your face looks like hamburger. Let's just get it straight. You look like red burger that's all messed up. That's what your feet look like when you use baby foot. But let me tell you, after all that yuck and caca stuff peels off, you have baby feet. I mean, your feet really, they feel so smooth. And I know Rich loves it. I know you love it. I know that's one of Rich's favorite things to do.
And they have the men's.
And they do have a men's. Oh, I didn't know that. So it is an exfoliation peel. You mask your face. You exfoliate your face all the time. I hope you are, because that's my thing, right? At least once a week, you do a mask on your face. Your feet, at least my feet, are a hot mess because I walk around barefoot, which means that they're getting calloused and hard. I get all sorts of junk on the back of my heel because I love shoes, which means I love new shoes, which means they're rubbing against my ankle, and then I'm getting a little blister, and then that turns hard and crusty, and oh my, gross.
You know who you just reminded me of? Swear to God. And I had this little ball of sweat just hanging from the tip of my nose.
Well, that's true. But this stuff is amazing. It's like they're little Can I take it out? They're plastic
Yes.
bags filled with goop. I don't know what they're filled with. I honestly don't know what they're filled with. Do you know what they're filled with?
Okay, so this is what I say. They're made in China. I don't read the ingredients. I just use it. And who knows? But I will say this. I'm an advocate of going for a pedicure. And there is always a baby foot at my house ready to go because sometimes I need extra. Or if I'm going away, or if I'm going on vacation, or especially in the summer, or right now, I haven't been able to go for a pedi for a couple months now. So you have to have it. Oh, so I sounded like
better than the cheese grater. That's when you go to get a pedicure, they use the cheese grater. It's not really a cheese grater, but it's a cheese grater on your heel. I think this works better because they're not as good. They don't take as long. This stays on and it's a slow peel off. It doesn't happen all at once.
And don't peel it. You got to let nature take it.
And someone just said, Tara said, it's a fruit acid peel. That's good to know. Oh, I like them even better then.
Because it's got the word fruit in it.
Yeah. Well, so it's an AHA. It's an alpha hydroxy acid. So
it doesn't matter, really. It doesn't matter.
It's about 2 weeks. 2 weeks from the time you use it till you have baby feet.
Usually 7 days.
Really?
For me, 7 days. Okay. I usually tell people 7 days.
Okay. It says on here 2 weeks, but that's why I was trying to
2 weeks?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
I think that's probably to be safe because maybe some people peel slower. It does not hurt when it peels. It's like peeling. You know, sunburn doesn't hurt when it peels. It's just like
wear socks though when you start peeling because otherwise you'll leave skin everywhere. So wear socks.
Yeah. Hansel and Gretel, you're leaving a trail behind you.
It's gross.
And they're not breadcrumbs.
Gross. Yeah.
Which means you have to vacuum it. Yes. So here's the thing. If you don't want, if this is all about you want to vacuum less, so wear the socks.
It does not hurt when it peels because it's just it's like
just like
if you had it's a bad example because you should never have sunburn. But when you have sunburn and you start peeling, but it just kind of sheds off and you're not picking it or anything, but it just sheds off. That's what it's like. I'm going to say
you can wear flip-flops. That'll work too. So they're not all over the place. Just don't walk barefoot because
if you don't want to change your sheets every day, wear your socks in bed. What I would say, if anything medically, if you're not sure, you need to ask your doctor. I'm not comfortable with saying yes you can or you can't because I don't think it's absorbed into the system, but I don't know. So
however, like other AHAs, make sure that if you're going now, you don't have to worry up north because right now you're in winter. But down here, if you wear flip-flops or sandals, because it's got AHAs, you're more apt to get a sunburn because it does just like and any exfoliation. If you don't use an SPF, you will get a sunburn because you're removing a layer of the skin. That skin is a lot more sensitive to the sun because it hasn't had sun before. So make sure you're using. Are you making faces because you didn't know that?
I didn't know that. And I use it before I come down there and then I slather up with all my
yeah, but then you use sunscreen.
I do use sunblock everywhere. So yeah.
So that's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Even though my doctor said not to use sunblock for part of the day.
Oh. Did you know that some extent of our happiness is actually inherited?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you have crotchety parents, you better work on it really hard because if happiness is inherited.
Well, wait a minute. Now I know. Wait a minute. Now I know my husband's problem.
Yep.
because he's not a happy person.
If you have a
Or he
name
doesn't show it.
Nelly in your line, you better work on your happiness.
His mother wasn't a happy person. His father was really happy, though. His father was like really happy-go-lucky.
Oh,
His
so
mother
you
was
get it
cranky.
from him.
Well,
You
she,
can
yeah,
get
but
happy
he's not.
as
He's
well.
not. I don't know that. I asked him. I don't know if he's happy or not.
Because
You know, if I ask him if he's happy, he just looks at me like,
Are
the
you
typical
nuts?
look.
I don't think I've ever asked that. Like no, I've never like, hey, are you happy? I've never asked that.
I'm
Are we
happy.
supposed to ask that to our
I don't
spouse?
know, but I am.
Aren't you afraid of the answer that you're gonna get?
No, because you know me, because my thing is, if you say that, then I will find the solution. I am that friend who will tell you what to do, even when you don't want to hear it. I am that person who, when you say, when you come to just to have someone as a sounding board to listen to, I will give you unsolicited advice. You do not have to ask me. I have lost a friend over that, but just know it up front that I put it on Facebook this week. People wish that their friends just listened and that their therapist gave them the advice. It's the opposite. Your therapist just listens and your friends give you unsolicited advice. And the reason we do that is because we know more about you than the therapist. We know the other side of the story because we hear all the garbage. We hear one week you're telling me the good of something, and the next week you're telling me the same thing and you're saying it's bad. So we know your history, and we know when you're repeating the history. Your therapist, you're not telling them that 10 years ago you did the same thing. We know that you're repeating your history and that it's not them, it's you, because you keep doing the same thing. And it's our responsibility, it's my responsibility as a friend to tell you when you're effing up.
Well,
just think. Or I wouldn't be a good friend.
With each other. With my wait, somebody asked if I got help with my weight. I look fantastic. Thank you.
Who asked you that? You always look fantastic.
I didn't. Oh, he must be watching because he doesn't want me to go like this because I'm that kid. Literally, he's always like, I get stains on my stuff. He does all the laundry. So I get stain on something and he'll go, what's that on you right there? All right, take it off and give it to me. And I'll have to like take my shirt. Here you go. I'm sorry.
And then we stop and we appreciate and have gratitude that your husband does the laundry.
Oh my God.
Because another husband may not even know what those dials are.
Let me tell you something. He knows I am thankful that he does the laundry and everything. And he didn't always do it because he worked 1, 2, 3 jobs. And then when he then stayed home and I was still working, he was like, well, I'll pitch in that way. So, I mean, someone asked me what I'm drinking, my amaretto.
I'm just getting comfortable. I better go like this because I don't
So
remember.
anyway, I actually did lose some weight a little bit.
Yes.
About 5 pounds.
5 pounds is a lot. And it's not easy.
It's not easy, especially during menopause. And I wasn't trying, but I don't know how I did it. You know what? Want to know what I gave up?
What?
I ate ice cream every single night.
Okay.
And I stopped. I switched to popcorn.
So you cut out, how much ice cream are you eating?
Okay, so a scooper, not a like friendly scoop, but a household scoop. What a scooper?
2/3 of a cup.
About 2.5 of those.
2 cups and a pint. So I'm going to So you probably cut your weekly consumption because I'm a cat. You a big butt? Do you use butter on your popcorn or do you use butter spray?
I buy butter.
Real butter?
Mm-mm.
The fake butter? Oh, you buy the buttered popcorn. I don't know how many calories that is because I use unbuttered, but it's only 120 calories for a whole giant size bowl of popcorn. Yet the ice cream's probably 1,000 calories. Well,
Yes,
900.
so I was going to the gym doing the HIIT training.
Yeah, I remember.
And when I tell you I lost weight, I lost inches, 30 minutes a day. That's all it took. And it was 3 times a week. And I was never in such great shape. And then COVID hit, and that's it. And then I fell into ice cream and my bad habits. I forget what we were saying.
So what I did was I substitute regular ice cream for Nick's because it has it has allulose in it. Remember when we worked with allulose? And so that has the whole pint is 250 calories. If I get a real craving, I'll just do a pint.
They said we're making them hungry and want to drink. You're supposed to join the show with a cocktail.
Right. And a glass of wine, a glass of white wine is like 90. It's like nothing. It's 90 calories. It's less than the bowl of popcorn.
Yes.
And guess calories off the top of my head. But
and guess what about guess what about baby foot? We're giving one away. Do you like my menopause fan?
What is that?
This makes me happy.
Fresh out.
This makes me happy.
I love that. I haven't seen one of those since the 70s in a gay bar dancing.
And I love that I could do this.
You're very good at that. I think the last time I had one in my hand was with you in Hong Kong.
Yes, it was. And I didn't buy myself one then because I wasn't near menopause yet.
Right. So we are giving one of these. These are wow. That's huge.
Yeah, they sell for $25.
Yep.
Something else that, and I'm actually doing a post about this, but floral scents can make you happy. So stop and smell the roses is not such a bad idea. According to a study by Rutgers University, those who are exposed to floral scents are about 3 times as likely to be happy.
I didn't know that.
Yes, flowers.
That's why we wear perfume. That's why people love to wear perfume. And there's another thing you can do for yourself. You don't need to be going somewhere fancy. You don't need to be going out. You just get up in the morning, shower. If you love perfume, put perfume. Even if you're by yourself all day, you wear it for yourself. That's me. That's you stuff. Put your perfume on it. What are you doing?
Nothing.
I'm a little afraid because I don't know what the next thing is because I did not get this. So I'm going to be as surprised as everyone else. And since watching sunsets and listening to the waves makes people happy. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Listening to the waves makes me really happy.
And looking good and feeling good can make you happy. But our next thing.
Well, do it for yourself. Don't do it for someone else. Don't do it because you're going out, or don't do it. I mean, I got to be honest. I wear makeup every day. I get up, shower, I put my makeup on. I know I'm going to be in the house all day. I don't care.
I do not.
I do it for me.
And I will tell you this. I have, and I used to tell people this because I think confidence has a lot to do with just everything. And I would say you're going to the grocery store, even if you have on jeans, throw on makeup, do your hair, put on a pair of heels. You're pushing that carriage in a pair of heels. Now, this is, I was talking to 40-year-olds, okay? But you're pushing
don't talk to someone who's 69.
40s, 50s, you're still 60s, you're still wearing heels. You're pushing that carriage, and you know what? Your posture is better because you have the heels on. you're holding on to the carriage so you're steady and you got that strut going, right? And you have it. And everybody that walks by is looking and going, she has it. I want that. They're looking, going, I want to have that confidence.
I was just going to say that gives you confidence.
Yes.
Something about when you look good and you feel good, you become confident. What are you doing? I thought we were doing something else first. Oh, I didn't know we were doing that.
I think we're going to this because I have it. So this not only makes you feel
nice and go like this,
but your spouse may like it too. So this is like double two birds. It's you know that saying. It's twofer.
Two birds with one stone.
Thank you. Yes, it's a twofer. So this is. I'm sorry if I jumped.
I'm not tried these on yet. So I'm actually, while you're talking, I'm going to try them on. I don't know if I showed them.
Try them on so we could see. So Vienna Milano. They are made in Italy. They are the first luxury hosiery brand and online boutique dedicated to thigh-high stockings. But these are not your 80s thigh-high stockings. They feel good, look good. They are quality. They're over the knee to the thighs. And the products, they're all made in Italy for women who want to reveal their style and confidence. Like elegant, playful, and sexy.
Oh, sorry.
Every occasion. Whoa, what is happening?
I was just going to go down to the thigh.
She is a hot mama. Look at that thigh.
Look at that thigh. That's really close up. It's like almost against me. I'm going to bring it back.
So I have on my pajamas, right? So wait.
So do I. That's why I'm only going this high.
Wait, I could go. Here, I'll do this. Ready? In my pajamas. Oh, wait, I'm going to do it so you can't see my pajamas.
Woohoo!
Right? This is like one of those commercials, right? Wait a minute, watch. Ooh.
So someone asked how they stay up. I'm going to show you.
Wait. Watch, Zee. Watch. And then wait. And then you see.
Yeah, it doesn't do it.
Then you see this.
So I was wondering the same question, and someone asked how they stay up. I'm going to show you. These actually, you know how I don't know if you've ever worn a strapless bra. I have a strapless backless bra that stays on with silicone. Very comfortable.
Wait, have you never wore thigh highs before that just stay up?
Not with silicone. I've had them with elastic in them, but not with silicone.
Oh, okay.
So the silicone makes it so that it's not tight against your thigh.
Right.
But the
so
silicone,
it's not squeezing in.
No. So the silicone actually acts like almost like a Scotch tape. Wait a minute. Look, I have plenty of room. I can put it on like that, and it doesn't.
Look,
it doesn't
I'm not
pull
pulling it.
Yeah, it doesn't pull off because the silicone just acts almost like a double-sided tape, but it isn't. Because it's hard to describe. It's like a rubbery, well, it's silicone. You know, if you bake with silicone, you know what silicone feels like, but it's a stickier silicone.
Right.
So love that they stay up without actually squeezing in your thigh, because I hate that. Because then you end up with ridges, and not from ruffles.
But these are beautiful. But they come in all kinds of colors, and nylons are coming back. And I
didn't know they went out of style.
I don't like what?
I didn't know they went out of style.
Okay.
I mean, when I go someplace nice, if I'm wearing a nice dress and I'm wearing a pair of heels and I'm dressed in a cocktail dress, I'm not going to go bare-legged. You want that smooth look, you want that contoured look that goes from if you don't wear stockings, if you're wearing a black dress and black shoes, I'm sorry, I want my legs, I want black stockings. I want a contoured look that all works together.
Well, I'm going to say this. These are so perfect to wear out during the day and come home. You know, I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but where you might be in jeans and just a t-shirt or whatever, but you put on that sexy bra and panty, and then it's like your little secret, you know, and you feel good, and it's like,
And you could be by yourself if you want to do that.
and it doesn't matter.
It's
But
okay.
these,
And that's
look,
the whole thing about this is all about you. If you're by yourself, you do stuff like this for yourself too.
yeah, and let's face it, we're talking about making ourselves happy, and this could start to something that's going to make you very happy.
Yes. And Rach and I had a conversation prior to the show about how I don't like pantyhose. And I don't like pantyhose because you sit down, you stand up, they bag. You put them on, you fidget with them.
4 inches below your crotch.
Right. Yes. You're 4 inches below your crotch, and you spend the whole time pulling them up. You go into the bathroom and you go, I gotta like shimmy them up again because the waist, this is my waist, but now the waistline is down here. And so
Or
now
they
not
roll.
only, I was just gonna say you get the roll and then you get the bulge and you look like I do not like panties.
They're not pretty when you get undressed at night. You know, you care what you look like when you're getting undressed. And
Right.
then you got like these
Yeah.
pantyhose, and you got to pull them way up here.
Oh yeah, pantyhose are ugly.
Yeah.
Plus, if anybody has, I'm not going to go there. If anybody has any problems with yeast infections or anything like that, it holds all that in, which is not good. Just saying.
Oh, so, and that's a thing. Like, that was one of the things they told women: don't wear pantyhose.
Yep.
That was definitely one of the things. So yeah, you don't want any of those.
Look at the top. Isn't that pretty? That lace is
Yeah.
just so pretty.
And like I said,
somebody said you can use it. So can I tell you? Somebody said after you get runs and you rip them, what do you do with them? So can I tell you what I would do with this afterwards? Because someone said use it for a headband.
you're not going to get a run in this. Did you
These
feel
are not the. Yeah, they're yeah.
These
I
are
did.
not like those pantyhose. Unless you actually catch this, this is not going to get. You're not going to pull it up with your nail.
No,
and
no.
run it.
These are that, those were like really, really good. There was a word for it and I can't remember, but they're not the kind of pantyhose that are going to run. However, if they've seen their day because you wore them, you've been wearing them a lot, and that will happen. I have a suggestion just for the top. If you, when you're ready to say, well, I've worn them 500 times, it's time for a new pair.
Harder.
Well, so I have a thing about my thighs rubbing up against each other.
Oh, or to keep your money in.
So, excuse me.
Keep a little extra cash in there.
Yeah, you could do that. But
Like
I don't like I don't like chafing, and I don't like my thighs rubbing together. I just have a thing about this. And I used to wear something called bandelettes, which are just lace. They're that big, and that's all they do at the top of I wear them under pants. I wear them under my nightgowns, stuff like that. You can use these as a bandelette against around your thigh to keep your thighs from. So if you've never been chunky, because if you're chunky and you have big thighs.
I have been chunky, and I just lost some weight. I was very chunky. My thighs were rubbing together, and I said,
there's nothing worse than that. And they stick and they get all sweaty. This way, when I sleep at night, I can wear a nightgown.
I love them. So guess what?
Are we really?
We're giving a pair away of the Isabella in black. Those are their
these are beautiful.
Not common, most
and again, we're talking about me time, about doing stuff for yourself. This there's something about feeling really feminine. And this is something you don't have to have a significant other, you don't have to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. This is the kind of thing you do for yourself because it makes you feel good. Sorry.
All right. So we were talking about my coffee because this is my
Whatever happened to? I thought we were doing the bombs.
the what
We passed something.
we did.
Bomb shop. That's
Oh.
why I was asking why we were doing this now. I actually have Rachel writes the scripts. She gives it to me, and I'm a good girl. I'm following the script.
You know what? I did miss them. That's why.
I didn't want to get to the end of the show and have you say, "Oh, we missed it."
Yeah, that's not good. All
And
right.
I don't have them. Otherwise, I would have just stuck it in front of the camera. But I haven't received mine yet.
I'm getting the link, so I'll show them in 1 second. I just want to add
You
this.
can go on to this first if you want.
No, that's all right. I just did it. Where'd it go? Here it goes. All right. Show. So these are cocktail bombs. It's the cocktail bomb shop. And these are so much fun. Wait a minute. I'm just going to shorten that. That's too long. That link there.
Oh, there's something that I have out that's not on here.
Okay. That's much better. So the great thing about these is that you just unwrap your bomb. Now, are you ready for this? This is a hot chocolate bomb. So this you just drop into your milk and you have hot chocolate. So comes with easy.
So did we have them on the show before?
It wasn't, I don't know, maybe it was cocktail bomb.
I have this feeling that I have those in the house.
I had some, but I want to tell you
They
some
were
of
cocktails though. Don't remember hot
bombs
chocolate.
that
I
they
remember
have.
cocktails.
They have lovely spritzer, love potion, spicy margarita, raspberry lemonade, dreamside bomb, orange mojito. This is a Jack Frost.
Ooh, what is that? So do you take the alcohol and you pop them in and it becomes the drink?
So this you add in sparkling water and then you add
I think we've had them on before.
alcohol and ice. I'm gonna tell you, I've had these before, and I didn't put it in the sparkling water. I put it right in alcohol and water.
I was going to say we had them when we threw them in vodka. Maybe I'm wrong.
This is Dreamsicle.
I'm going to get up and I'm going to go see if we had them on the show before.
We did. This is orange mojito. Maybe I'm telling them the wrong ones. Holiday Mule. Oh, they got Santa Secret. So there's lots of like holiday ones. I think this is the holiday one. I think I told you the wrong ones that were in here.
Okay.
But they're so cool because you could, you're always looking for something different as far as when you're making cocktails. And this gives you that opportunity that everybody could have a different cocktail and they could have it in the alcohol that they want or without. They don't have to have alcohol.
Right. And you could have the kids and you could say put it in sparkling water while you've got a martini glass with vodka. You put it in. Love it.
But I didn't know they had hot chocolate ones. So the kids will love these. I wish I opened these because they would have loved this.
Now I want to go in the other room because I know we have them.
That is so much fun. Hold on 1 second.
Thanks, Michelle. I know we had them on before because I've had those.
So they're like bath bombs for your drink. So when you drop them into the sparkling water cocktail, the bombs fizz and they create a delicious cocktail or mocktail. Oh, okay. I have the kind now. It's a Christmas coconut margarita glitter bomb, a cranberry lemonade glitter bomb, holiday mule glitter bomb, Jack Frost, not glitter, glimmer bomb. There's no glitter in it. Santa's Secret Cocktail Bomb and Frosty Cranberry Cocktail Bomb. I was saying
So my brother had a good idea, and he said at a party, put them in a bowl, and let people make their own sample. Let people sample their cocktails. That's a fun thing.
It's like you could, if you didn't have the names on all of them, you could do like
You do a chart,
a what?
like a chart, like in the candy box chart.
And it would be fun too to just like
Or just you don't know what you're getting. Secret drink.
yeah.
Use tongs. Although they're wrapped, aren't they? They're wrapped in plastic. They're wrapped in plastic.
Them all. Yeah. Robert, I'm
Each
not.
one is wrapped in plastic, so you.
Each one is wrapped, individually wrapped. But look, Robert was getting nervous because I was touching them all.
So here's what I used to do to him. So he would have a coaster on the table, and it would be right here, and I would, when he wasn't looking, move it over here just a little bit, and then I would watch him go like this and move it right back again.
So
I do that to you, my dear brother.
And I'm the person that it's like it says don't touch something, and I'm like, oh, it said don't touch.
Well, I went to Hong Kong with you, so okay.
Yes, you did. And then where was I just? And there was the whole Iron Man costume, and they were like, it was behind something, and I couldn't touch it. And I was
was at Disney. Wasn't it at Disney?
Yes, it was Disney.
It was at Disney because I've seen it, and yes, it's at Disney. And
it's like
don't
touch. Show me Iron Man and then say don't touch. That's not okay. So we are giving away a holiday variety pack.
Ooh, yum!
That's
I can't wait to get mine.
Okay.
You have been drinking our next product.
Yes, I have. I'm just going to get the cocktail bomb out here really quick. That's okay. Go ahead. I'm putting it in the chat. So go ahead.
That's all right, because I didn't make the coffee, and I can go do it though.
No, you don't got to make it.
I
have it right there.
Okay. So there's nothing like starting the day with a great cup of coffee. There's nothing like ending the day with a great cup of coffee. I've gotten off of soda, so well, I'm getting off of soda. You know me, I go back and forth. I have it and then I don't. I treat myself. But there's nothing like a great sustainable coffee. This is Colombia. This is from Colombia. This is pure origin. Now, the coffee guru in me is going to come out. Your Colombian coffee is going to be a medium roast, probably very bright and well balanced, but a bright coffee. It's a perfect coffee to start the day.
Bright? What do you mean bright? Is that bright?
No. Bright is a flavor. Bright means that.
I'm like, my coffee doesn't look bright.
My job was to teach people about coffee at Starbucks. That was my job.
Yes.
My job was to sit people down and have them taste coffee and tell me what it was with their eyes closed and no package. So I can describe a cup of coffee.
Right. I have something in mind now, so go ahead.
Oh, so it's going to be wow. So a coffee, there's coffee that's dark and rich.
Let's talk about your origin coffee.
Because it is it's sustainably sourced. And here's the cool part. Look at this. See this person on the front? That's the farmer who grew the coffee. So the farmers are on the packaging, which is very cool.
That is so cool.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
So there's our farmer.
Yep, there's our farmer. And this again is the Colombian coffee. It does tell you, it has the notes on it. This says it's fruity. It is a medium roast. It was grown in the, I don't know how to say it. I'm going to say Huila region. It's a La Rosas project. I assume they are projects because they are sustainable farms
from around the world.
Yes. So they have a 3-pack bundle that includes Kenya, Colombia, and an organic Indonesian single origin coffee. So an Indonesian single origin coffee would be something like a Sumatra. They don't say it here. That come in a light, medium, and dark roast. This is your medium roast. This is going to be your medium roast. Your dark roast is probably going to be your Kenyan coffee is more acidic on the tongue. And then the third coffee that they have in the packaging is an Indonesian coffee. Indonesian coffee is it tends to be darkly roasted, and have an earthier flavor to it. See, you never lose that. So it's like riding a bicycle.
One of the things I love with all of these farmers, so you get to actually meet the farmer who grew it.
Yes.
But all some of the ways the purchases like go and change these people's lives are clean water initiatives, access to safe medical care, advancing women's education. That's super important as farmer.
Right. So when you're buying a cup of coffee, you're not only giving yourself some self-care and doing something for yourself, but you're also doing something for other people, which is just a win-win.
I love it. I love everything about this.
And we are citizens of the world. As citizens of the world, we need to be doing
guess
something.
Guess what?
You're going to make me a cup?
I am going to make you a cup because we are giving the coffee away.
It is very cool to have the farmer's picture on here.
It's very cool.
So you'll learn more. There's a QR code, and you'll learn more about the farms, the farmers, where it's from, about the coffee, everything.
That's so cool. Okay. So this is Cola Tree. I love the name. I got one back here. I'm gonna put it on.
I've been wearing mine all night.
So this is what I love about this is it's light enough that, but yet it's warm enough. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a lightweight. I love
very lightweight.
Have you seen did you check out the inside of it?
It looks like thermal, but it's not. It's like a very soft, thin thermal.
Well, mine's different than yours then. Is yours patterned?
Yeah, it looks like thermal.
Yeah.
Yep. So, okay, listen to this. We just talked about coffee, right? We just finished coffee. Spent coffee grounds are mixed and melted down with recycled plastic bottles to create the fibers for its innovative baseline mid layer. The result is the mid layer is packed with features that are perfect for all. So here's the thing. This says men's, and I get it. And my husband
just buy a size smaller for yourself.
Love this, but I love it. This makes
actually very comfortable over my brother's getting.
Oh, look at those zippers. That looks so nice.
So I love this. There's even a zipper up here. It's all there are tons of pockets.
Oh, so it's actually a fleece. But unlike other fleece garments, the baseline does not shed microplastics when it's washed. So
it doesn't feel like fleece. Mine feels like corduroy.
So it feels like corduroy, but soft like fleece.
It's
really
interesting.
So this eco-friendly layer, it saves millions of tiny plastics from contaminating our ecosystems. I love everything about this because you know how I feel about the oceans and everything else. I'm a big advocate for don't leave your crap on the beach, pick it up and throw it out.
So the only reason I'm taking it off is so that you can see the fabric because of what it's made out of. You can see you can see the pattern in the fabric, which is really cool.
But I wish I could show
this
how
is the front, and then the interior, it's all looks like little squares. They're all little.
If you think of like a thermal shirt, that ribbiness, that feeling, but thin, 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 and then soften it like fleece.
Right. And Michelle is correct. Fleece is made from recycled plastic. That's what fleece is made from, unless it's lamb fleece. And this is recycled plastic bottles with the spent coffee grounds. And this would be, it says it's a baseline mid layer. So if you're a skier or a hiker, this is going to be your mid layer. You're going to wear, and it's cold, you're going to wear your bottom layer, then this would be your mid layer, and then you would jacket over it. If you were hiking in the cold, if it's fall or if it's spring, you only need this. Like for in Florida, this is a perfect weight for a cooler evening.
Right. And someone asked if
But
it's like
it is for hiking.
it's much thinner, like a windbreaker is going to be heavier, but it's as thin like a windbreaker, only it's so soft. I can't really, what you have to do is think of a thermal shirt, but cut it by 1/3 because it's thinner than that. And think of the thermal, just the texture. Like if you ran your fingers over a thermal, that's the texture, but then the softness of fleece. So if you took
Right.
fleece and put it in a like panini flat maker, flat, 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 but if it had thermal, thermal print.
Yeah. The other thing is it's water resistant, so it's great for when you go out hiking. So you've got that. It
Oh,
comes.
very cool.
The packaging is completely eco-friendly. It's tree-friendly packaging. Even the production is sustainable. The facility where it's created is green. Everything about this is helping the environment. But yeah, it's interesting because it's a tech layer.
I like this.
And the whole brand, Colatry, what they make, their entire line is eco-minded goods.
Yeah.
And
Check
they
them out.
have so far saved, since incorporating coffee technology, they have saved 139,878 plastic bottles and 82,301 cups of coffee grounds. I'm glad I didn't drink all of that coffee.
No. But my coffee
This
grounds.
is a honeycomb. So that's the
So
word I was
guess
looking
what?
for. It's honeycomb.
Guess what?
What?
We are giving one baseline mid layer away.
That's nice.
I'm gonna do a couple more fun facts quickly though, because we have one more thing to show you.
I have two things out and we only have one thing on. Why do I have two things out?
I don't know.
I have these out, that's why. Which I
What?
thought were the cards.
Oh, okay.
But we'll do them another time.
Yes.
Even though I love this card.
Okay, where'd my fun fact go? On a study from the Journal of Socioeconomics found relationship satisfaction played more of a role in happiness than $100,000 would. So money isn't everything.
No. Money's very little.
Yeah. Bright colors brighten your day. According to a study out of the journal BMC Medical Research, bright colors go hand in hand with happiness. I hope some of you are listening and you know who I'm talking to. This is especially true of yellow, although I don't like really wearing yellow. It's okay, but it doesn't compliment me. The study found as happier people favor that color. Opposite, gray was closest associated with anxiety and depression.
I love gray.
Yeah,
When people ask me what my favorite color is, I say black.
Yeah, but black can be a nice color, but you also wear bright colors. You have brightness in your life.
Like black.
Happiness can also alleviate pain. We talked about the immune system. Happiness as a pain reliever showed in a 2005 study published in the Journal of Consulting and Clinical Psychology. They looked at women who suffer from arthritis and chronic pain. According to the study, Those who experienced more positive emotions, happiness, enthusiasm, etc., were less likely to experience pain.
Oh,
That's why
interesting.
that's why I have a high tolerance to pain, because I'm always happy. Just be happy. Okay, let's stop.
Look at her. She's dancing. She's dancing. I'm drinking. She's
Being
dancing.
outside can make you happy. Now, I'm giving you the studies because these were all scientific stuff, and you could always re-listen, replay, jog it down, and go and check for yourself. But according to a study published in the journal Global Environmental Change, being outdoors makes people happier. The ideal spot for happiness is an outdoor spot near the water when the weather is warm. Florida.
Just come visit me.
I know. And women are more prone, so ladies, you better be careful, be aware. We are more prone to the holiday blues. According to a
Really?
survey conducted by Greenberg Quanlin Rosner Research, a whopping 44% of women get the holiday blues. So we want to be careful.
Really?
So that's why after the holidays, you should be spending your time with us so we can make you happy. Okay, we got one more thing. It's for the guys also.
Yeah, but you know what? Can I tell you something? I would steal these.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
This
Definitely.
is a theft product. This is a theft product.
Yes.
That's true, Michelle. It's because the stress of the holidays is put on women more than men. That's why.
I don't agree with that. I think
Well, who does all the preps in your house? Prep in your house?
I do because I want to, but I get so excited when Thanksgiving's coming around and Christmas. I'm literally like, I'm the person that counts down how many days to Christmas.
Yeah, there you are.
The presents, the wrapping, the frustration. I didn't even get frustrated this year. It's like a lot, but I've come to the point in my life that I'll do what I can. If I can't get to it, I won't. This year I was just on the money with everything, but I get the holiday blues because it's over. Like the day after Christmas is like the worst day of the year. This year, it's not so bad because this Saturday we're doing Christmas with Courtney because she's coming down from Boston because she wasn't able to come down. So I get 2 Christmases. So yes, I'm still on holiday happiness right now,
nice.
but yeah.
So, and also a lot of people get seasonal affective disorder because it is darker earlier and the skies are gray. Tara was saying she suffers from the winter blues.
I do.
One of the reasons we moved down here. There were a number of them, but one of them is that my husband is very affected by the darkness up north in the winter. And he used to work down here, and he said to me one day, he said that it makes him feel better down here. You know,
it does because first of all, the sun, the vitamin D gets you going. The warmth, because up here we're stuck in the house. It's terrible. I do get bad winter blues. And Elizabeth said something that we usually focus too much on making everything perfect.
Right.
And I think that's why I enjoyed this year the most because I didn't care if it wasn't perfect. And it wasn't perfect. And things went wrong. And name tags got mixed up. And I lost presents. And I didn't make all the food that I usually make. And you know what? It was so much fun. Like, so whatever. It doesn't got to be perfect. Although I do keep fiddling with stuff. Like, oh, if I just move that like this. But I'm not stressed about it. It's like, if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. All right, let's get to Arvin Goods.
Okay, let's. I was going to put those on since I put these are actually small ones, so this is good. These will fit us.
I didn't know these were men's, by the way, because I liked them.
Well, they make men's socks, but they sent us size small, so we can wear them.
Oh, so we can wear them.
Yeah, they sent us in our size.
But these are so, like, comfy.
See?
These are designed in Seattle,
See,
but oh my God,
the heel,
those
the
are
heel
adorable.
fits right at the heel.
Oh yes.
So so if they do make small men's socks, they are really nice.
I gotta get this off for a minute. I'm getting too hot.
That's
I
what
love this color, so I'm gonna tell you something. Every year I always stole the producer socks in the winter because I don't wear socks in the summer, but in the winter I stole his socks because his were always thicker, warmer. Like, I don't know, unless I had my big fuzzy socks on, women's regular socks are not like that thick, warm. Anyway, these are really nice. I love them. I was very surprised that they were men's. I thought they were for me. I was like, oh yeah, I got socks. And then
they
I saw,
are for you. If they sent you the same size they sent me, they're for you. You
but
can
you
wear
know
them.
what? Look, making other people happy makes you happy. So if you were getting them for your husband, he's going to be
Yeah.
happy. In turn, is going to make you happy.
So it's interesting that you said that because when we go skiing, and I don't ski anymore, but I say when we go skiing because we're going up north, and that usually Ben and Alan go skiing. I don't have any. Well, I probably have one or two pair of winter socks, but he has more of them, and they're just so much thicker and so much nicer. And I always steal his too, even though they're too big for me. I still steal them. They're in boots.
Has. So these socks, they're actually a sustainable brand. They offer wardrobe basics that marry sustainability with modern versatility. They're the only brand using discarded fabric scraps to create the softest, best filling, most responsibly made socks. This dedication has recently earned them Amazon's Climate Pledge Certificate badge, meaning that the product is made with 50% or more certified organic materials. Whether traditional white socks are your thing or you lean towards the playful designs, you'll find all of those at Arvin Goods. I love that you did that. I used to love sock puppets. So Arvin Goods.
I love that color. I didn't get that. I got mine came. I got this.
Style.
I got this color. I got this color,
Oh, I like
and I love this.
yes.
Oh, are they black? Well, they like dark gray. They like charcoal.
Yeah, these are nice. And guess what?
You can make sock puppets on it. That's what.
You can make sock puppets out of them.
But you shouldn't. You should wear
They
them.
are actually giving away socks. They will be giving.
Yay! I'm keeping these. Alan's not
Okay,
getting these.
so we have winners from the last
lots of winners.
And let's just make an announcement that we won't be here next week. We were going to come in 2 weeks, as long as there's no issues. But I need some time right now.
So, everybody knows what Rach is going through, and there's even more than you know about between us. And so we thought that instead of just
internet.
Huh? What was that?
You said between us, as it's a live show on the internet.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be here next week, but we will
won't be here. Yeah.
And
we're going to have a new schedule going forward so that we don't have to cancel shows like we've been doing. It's just better to know in advance.
Yeah, we're going to try to get.
So no show next week. We will be here the week after. That week we're going to be doing, I assume, do you want to tell them so they can prepare? We're going to be
to prepare.
Because we're going to be doing, let me reframe this. Rach is going to be doing vision boards because every year we do a vision board, and every year I like to do my planner. So we're going to prepare for the year and for our goals, dreams, and resolutions in 2 weeks with vision boards and using a planner or an agenda. And we'll both have stuff.
And while we're not here and stuff, and if you guys have ideas, please come to our page and talk to us on our page.
While you're doing that, I'm going
The
to
more
grab
we
some.
get that page going, the more, I don't know, we just want to get the page going, and we want to hear what you guys have to say because we miss you guys
So
too.
make sure that you, if you want to do your vision board, that you come with your. This is last year's vision board, and that's why I got up. And I don't even want to
Have your last year vision board and your this year's vision board.
So make sure you have something to make your vision board on, whether you want to use a cork board or cardboard or whatever. Cut out your photos, get your photos ready, have markers, have glue, have all the stuff you need ready to go because we're going to be doing it together. Or Rachel's going to be doing it because really my thing is writing it down.
And we're going to see how good we did. But we're going to talk about all of that next week. So have your last year's vision board, 2022 vision board with you, and have your 2023 vision board ready to go because we're going to do it together right on.
Oh my gosh, I just get very depressed.
Yeah, don't get depressed. This is a happy show. It's about making yourself happy. Okay.
Someone wants to sell us something.
Yeah. So winners. Okay. We have you ready to clap?
I'm ready to woohoo, and I got all the stuff over here to show.
Okay. Steeped coffee. We had steeped coffee last week. We had 5 winners, and those winners are Carol Bridges, Sally Johnson Reed, Tara Pittman, Karen Lyons, Christy Elliott.
Woohoo! Congratulations! And that is the coffee that looks like tea bags that you just put in hot water and steep. What's the difference? You steep coffee individually that way.
And you could take
great for travel, by the way. Great for travel.
Derma E, 3 winners.
Oh, where's my Derma?
I'm so excited that we're giving you Derma E because I love it because you're getting some of our favorite products.
Yeah, and these.
You got them?
Got them.
Okay. These are going to, and I already apologize if I say your name wrong. Sandy Agronic, Elizabeth Sutin, and Vicky Kazenza.
Congratulations, Vicky, Sandy, and Elizabeth. Woohoo!
The Apprecious coffee. We have 1 winner for this, and this is going to Lisa Rydaluski.
Congratulations, Lisa. I'm going to be surrounded by stuff.
I saw her. The Oka Bee ballet flats.
I was wearing these all day today.
Very comfy. You get to pick your color and your bow. Love it. That is going to Eileen Sullivan.
Woohoo! Congratulations, Eileen. They are so comfy. Put them back on. I had them off so I could show them.
And the Sharp Tack Creative T-shirt and mug. That was our Hot Cocoa T-shirt. Hot Cocoa, good movies, cozy socks. Perfect. And the mug. That is going to Lisa Rebel.
Woohoo! Congratulations, Lisa.
So thank you all so much for staying with us tonight. And we will see you in 2 weeks. Please don't be a stranger and talk on our page. And if you were listening in the car, thanks for the ride. Ciao.